about the riddle, Satan Major?
Alright, Watcher, hit me with it.
What kind of murderer is full of fiber?
I don't know.
A serial killer.
Alright, that's enough. We gotta go.
Wait. One more riddle.
This better be a good one.
What is orange and sounds like a parrot?
I don't know. I suck with riddles, man.
Do you want to guess?
No, not really.
So I just give you the answer.
Yes, hurry up. Come on.
All right. The answer is a carrot. Got you good.
Alright, Watcher, enough's enough. Okay, so we're gonna answer some yes or no questions that the Watcher's gonna give us, and then at the end of the video, the Watcher's going to tell me exactly what he thinks of me based on the answers that I gave him. With that being said, let's jump right in. Every angel has a demonic past, and every demon has an angelic future, if one so wishes it to be. The madman. You find yourself on the inside of a desolate chapel in the throes of a midnight storm. The rain pelts the windows like falling stones, and the wind rages on as the chapel doors tremble. Oh, I don't like that loud of lightning. After a quick glance around the room, you hear a low, grizzled voice growl at you from the darkness, beckoning you in. Gosh, it's creepy. Oh boy, this voice is gonna be so funny.
Well, hello, Wanderer. It's a pleasure to find you here. Come in from the rain. Rest your weary bones, for we have much to talk about. It looks like the storm is going to last a while, Wanderer. Make yourself comfortable. I don't think you'll be going anywhere for some time. We should find something to pass the time, don't you think? Maybe a card game. Checkers. Perhaps we should get acquainted with one another. I'd love to learn all about you.
Well, I don't want to learn about you, the Watcher. Always watching me.
I'm sure your soul is full of stories, Wanderer. I'll bet you have delicious secrets deep inside, too.
No, that's just the burrito that I ate earlier for lunch.
I have an idea. I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer them for me. Very, very honestly. That way, I'll have the opportunity to get to know you. The real you.
Bro, this is a little weird.
Now, don't you lie to me, Wanderer. No one likes a liar.
It's like his mouth, it looks like he's going, yeah!
In the end, I will tell you what I see with my one eye. The other one's gone. Deep, deep within your soul. Doesn't that sound like fun? Let's get started, shall we? Make yourself comfortable as we delve deep into your mind. We'll begin now. Do you know what the meaning of life is?
Probably no. I don't think anybody does, really. I mean, that could be interpreted in many ways. So I'm gonna say no.
Do you believe beauty is ageless?
I mean, it. Yes, because to me, beauty is what is on the inside rather than what's on the outside. Obviously, if we're talking like love interests, you have to be attracted to the person. But I think true beauty lies within. So I'm gonna say, if you're always nice, even when you're 80, yeah.
Do you believe a human being can produce something perfect?
This is also another one of those things. I think perfection is in the eye of the beholder. So you could see a painting and believe that it's perfect, but to me, I could see a flaw. So in that sense, I think there's two trains of thoughts. Everything can be perfect, but then nothing can be perfect. I'm gonna put no.
Do you believe inspiration can be created by oneself?
Yes. You can inspire yourself to continue to do things.
Would you say art is an integral part of life?
Yes. If you cannot express yourself with art, whether it be music, drawing, YouTube, then, I mean, I feel like life is a little empty. You gotta always express yourself in some kind of way, whether it's doing funny voices for the watcher, or, like I said, drawing. You gotta do something. Yes.
Would you consider yourself to be a talented individual?
Not to toot my own horn, but yes. I feel like I have some talents. Some talents that you don't even know.
Do you believe being beautiful is an advantage in life?
Sadly, yes. I should have explained myself. Because you get those people that are higher up in companies that will hire people, for example, just because they look beautiful. Or they may promote you because you look beautiful, stuff like that. I personally think no, but other people in the world would say otherwise. So I would have to say yes to that.
Do you think you care more about your own appearance than others care about your appearance?
Yes, actually. It's the lips. I was always made fun of because of my lips in school. Pretty harshly. So I'm always kind of like judging myself harshly ever since then. And I imagine a lot of other people are like the same. You know, you get bullied in school because of something, and they're always just worried about your appearance. I feel like 90% of people would say yes to this. Yes.
Do you believe art can be judged?
Yes, everybody's got an opinion, so everybody's going to judge whatever you put out there. This video is going to be judged. Everything is going to be judged.
Do you believe people should be judged?
No, we do not have the right to judge people. However, everybody likes to judge. Well, okay, not everybody. Most people like to judge others. And it's sad. People shouldn't be judged for pretty much anything. Unless you're a cannibal. Those people need to be judged harshly. Very harshly.
Do you believe there are certain things that exist that we cannot perceive with our senses?
Is he asking, like, the presence of God? Or is he talking about, like, ghosts? I feel like yes. But you can sense those things. That's tough. Like, what does that mean? That's too complicated. It's like, asking me what the meaning of life is. I don't like this one. I'm gonna say no. Huh.
Would you say that you often lack motivation?
Dude, I feel like he's calling me out. You've been watching me for too long, Watcher. But yes, oftentimes I do.
Do you believe originality exists?
Yes. Everybody has the potential to create something original. So yeah, I mean, that's an easy one. Yes.
Do you believe your imagination has a limit?
At least with my I don't have any. This is complicated. Because eventually I would run out of ideas. But, you know, give me a day or two, I might be able to come up with something new. But, I'm gonna say no.
Do you believe insanity is key to being a genius?
What is that even supposed to mean?
No. Do you believe that one day the world will speak only one universal language?
No, I can't even conceive that notion.
Watcher. Do you believe societies shape people?
Yes, I feel like sometimes people let societies dictate who they are too much. Other times, societies can like help. Societies can change you a little bit, or it can mold you into what it wants you to be. So it's all up to the individual, but I feel like, yes, societies always impact every single person. Because someone in China is going to be different than someone in the United States just because of their society.
Do you believe time erodes achievements?
No, because paintings and stuff, well, no, because the big achievements in life will never be forgotten, I don't think. Jeez, these are the big questions.
Do you believe you possess free will?
Well, yeah, I decided to play this game, and that was a part of my free will. Yes.
Do you believe you are a self-fulfilling prophecy?
No.
Do you believe some problems cannot be solved?
Yes, I mean, there's just some problems that just cannot be solved. Like some sicknesses in the world that they just can't be resolved, yes. As of right now, yes.
Do you believe in the existence of karma?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. Well, I would like to say no, but from what I've seen, I say no, but then I feel like anytime I do something bad or stupid, there's always repercussions. So I'm like, well, it's karma. I want to say no, but from what I've seen, yes. I hate this question. These questions are too much. Yes.
Do you believe you can accurately measure a person's success in life?
No.
Have you achieved everything you want to achieve in life?
No. I haven't hit 1,000 subscribers yet. Don't forget to sub it up.
Have you ever experienced a miracle?
Yeah. I would say so. I would say so. There's actually one time I say it's a miracle. So like leaving my house, there's this hill that's really steep, and it goes straight onto the interstate or the highway. And I could turn left or I can go down that steep hill. So if I turn left, I don't hit the highway, but it's like real windy, and you could easily crash if you're not driving safe. Something told me to turn left. It was almost like a tug on my shirt. Go left. Go left. So I went left, and as I'm driving down the curves, my brakes went out of my car. If I had went the other way, I would have went down the steep hill, brakes gone out, onto the highway, and who knows what could have happened. Usually I go down that way, but, you know, I think that was a miracle. Yeah, I've experienced a miracle.
Would you say you dream often?
Yes, I dream all the time. Everybody's a dreamer.
Are you sometimes afraid of yourself?
No, what am I afraid of myself for? What am I gonna do? No.
Do you believe you made an impact in this world?
I often think about this question all the time. I don't feel like I have. Granted, I mean, I've affected some people's lives, but I don't think the world as a whole is. I'd say no.
Would you consider yourself to be a rational individual?
Yeah, I think things through, and I think about all the repercussions. I think about what path A could lead to, if it branches off and leads to path B, C, and D, and so on and so on. I'm a rational individual.
Do you believe you always have control over your own actions?
I want to say no, because there's times where it almost feels like your arm is being twisted and you're forced into a scenario or doing an action in which you do not want to commit. So sometimes, in that very small percentage, you do not have full control. So no.
Do you believe everything in life has a purpose?
No. Well, yes. I wanted to say no because I hate spiders. I wish they were just gone, but they got a stupid purpose. Ugh. Stupid spiders. I hate them.
Have you considered yourself to be a fearful person?
I'm literally just talking about spiders. The Watcher's watching me. He's probably in this room right now. Yes.
Do you have many regrets in life?
Yes. I think about all the stupid things I've done in life. Even the small, tiny, dumb things I did in like 5th grade. I think about them all the time. You're a kid, you do stupid things. But I think about them all the time, and I do regret a lot of things in life. Yes.
Do you feel like anything is holding you back in life?
Yes. My fibromyalgia. It sucks.
Have you ever been heartbroken?
Yes, multiple times. I'd say more times than I could count. What can I say? I'm a lover. I was heartbroken many a times until I met my current wife, Sarah. But she almost broke my heart too. Twice. The jerk. Yes.
Have you ever broken someone else's heart?
No. No, I was always the recipient of the broken heart. No.
Would you consider yourself to be a prideful person?
No. I have a little bit of pride, but not a lot. For instance, I was in a play at my church, and I had to dress up like a big yellow chicken. No, it was a white chicken. I had to dress up in a big white chicken outfit in front of the whole church. It's hilarious. You would have laughed. No.
Would you consider yourself to be a vindictive person?
I've never wanted to get revenge on someone. I'll be honest, I've hated someone. Strongly disliked someone. But I've never wanted to, like, plot my revenge and get back at that stupid Steve. I mean, no.
Would you consider yourself to be a loving person?
Yes. I'm very loving and very caring of a person. Or I try to be, at least.
Would you say you usually learn from your mistakes the first time around?
Yes, I make mistakes and then I learn from them. I think everybody's like that. More often than not, yes.
Do you believe that true equality exists in this world?
No. Sadly, no. I wish there was. But no matter where you go, someone's gonna have something against someone, and it's extremely hard to get an equal balance in the world. I don't want to go too far into it. I don't like politics and all that stuff. But based off of what other people have shown, I don't think there's true equality, sadly. I would love for there to be, but...
Do you always treat everyone you meet fairly?
Yes, I generally do. No matter who it is or background, I try my best to treat everyone fairly. Treat everyone good. I don't hold anything against people, so... Yeah.
Do you believe you've always been treated fairly?
No. And I think a lot of you would probably answer the same. Like I said, school, a lot of bullying goes on there. Jobs, a lot of people don't get promotions because someone knows someone else and they're like friends or whatever, so they get the promotion over you. Stuff like that happens all the time. It's really annoying. So no.
Do you believe you can escape change?
What do you mean by change? Like, yeah. I mean, there's scenarios where you start to change stuff in life. You don't want it. You can always revert back. I guess. I don't know.
Do you ever prolong simple tasks you know you ought to get taken care of?
Are you calling me a procrastinator? Because I really am. It's not my fault.
Did you do your load of laundry?
I already know.
Did you do the dishes? Do you believe the end always justifies the means?
Ooh, this is a good one. Because that's like saying, do you kill the one for the many? Oh, this is a tough one. Logically, it makes sense. Always, I don't think it always justifies the means. It's not always. I think it's very situational. Again, it goes to like, would you sacrifice the one for the many type of thing. I'm gonna have to say no, just because the word always is in this. Sometimes, but not always.
Do you ever use harsh words when speaking to others?
Yes, sadly I do. Like, for instance, my friend Dalton. We used to play Overwatch all the time. And I critiqued him. And I would sometimes use harsh words. Like, you're trash. You suck at the game. This is how you fix your crappy aim. What are you, blind? And so on. Not always anymore, but yes, I do.
Would you consider yourself to be a resentful person?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I still resent people that have done me wrong in life. To an extent. I don't hold it against them like a grudge, but I'm more like, yo, you hurt my feelings, you did me wrong, and I didn't get an apology. What the heck, bro? Something like that. So I'm gonna say yeah.
Are you putting your best effort into shaping life the way you want it?
No, I procrastinate too much, and sometimes I just don't have a drive to do anything. Just kind of, mellow and just waving along with the ocean, the waves of life. So no.
Do you believe you made many mistakes in life?
I feel like you've asked me this question, so I'm just gonna say yes.
Are you willing to try anything once?
No. I saw a video once. This guy went to Cambodia. On the side of the street, they were selling fried tarantulas. You telling me you're asking me if I would eat one of those things? Heck no. Never. Sicko. No.
Do you have a pretty good understanding of who you are as a person?
Yes, I do. I do, actually. Hopefully you guys do too. You ought to know who you are.
Have you ever felt like life may not be worth living?
That's a deep question. I don't know. Yes, it always is worth living. You never want to end it. Don't ever end your life. That's to put it bluntly, it's a silly thing to do. Please don't.
If your best friend was dying and you were the only one who knew, would you tell them the truth about their condition?
Yes. Yes, because they deserve to know. If they're literally dying and they have moments to live, there's nothing to save them. You want to give them the chance to say their last words. It's not fair to shield them from that. They need to know. And they would know themselves like, I am dying. But if there was a way to cure them, then we definitely need to tell them. So this is like a yes, you gotta tell them. Even if it's not your best friend, you gotta tell them.
Have you ever wanted to live forever?
That's a good one because I have a fear of death. I really do. Just the idea of dying, scary. So I would like to live forever, I guess, in that circumstance. But I mean, at the same time, it would suck. I don't know if it was from a movie. But it would suck is you're watching all your family members dying over and over and over. You gotta live with that forever. I'm gonna say no.
Have you ever questioned why you exist?
Yes. I always want to know what my purpose is. I would like to say something like this is a good thing. well, I wouldn't say that's why I exist, but it would be a good thing to bring our community together, you know? I would love for that. A community for all of us to hang out, like on a Discord channel or whatever. We could all be friends, like the Rubber Duck Mafia family. That's what we all want to be. Well, that's what I want you guys to be. I would say yes to this. It's a big question.
Do you believe your life has value?
Yes, everybody's life has value. This is a silly question. There's no one in this world that doesn't have value in their life.
Have you ever doubted your own existence?
What, like that I'm not real? I don't. No.
Would you consider yourself to be defective?
Man, this voice is killing my throat. Ugh. I would say at this point, may seem a little brutal, but yes, fibromyalgia has been killer on me. And so to me, it makes me feel like I have been defective. If you don't know what that is, I would suggest looking it up. It's a rare autoimmune disorder. But I feel like anybody that has a disease that affects your life that you can't function properly probably feels defective. And I understand about that. So I would say yes.
Do you believe good can exist without evil as a contrast?
Yes. I don't know why you would want evil to exist. Like, you help a homeless person, but yet someone gets money stolen from them. I don't see where the balance comes into play. So I would say yes, good can exist without evil.
Have you ever felt like you were placed here for a greater purpose than what you serve?
Yes, for some reason I do. Not to think I'm a bigger or better person than anybody. I just have that feeling. And you could too. Like, a lot of people could feel the same way. I don't know, maybe I'm alone with this one. I'm gonna say yes.
Would you consider yourself to be a violent person?
No.
Would you consider yourself to have a dark mind?
No. Wait, did I say yes? Oh, I said yes. Ah! Oh, no.
Would you consider laughter to be the best medicine in most cases?
Yes, I would. I mean, whenever I'm in a bad mood, laughing seriously helps me. And I laugh a lot as it is, as you can tell. Like, I love funny stuff. Love it. It makes me feel better, makes others feel better. It's so good. Yes.
Have you ever loved someone who did not love you in return?
Sadly, yes. I was head over heels for this girl in high school for like 4 years. And she basically used me, and it was bad. And she didn't feel the same about me. Silly me as a romantic kept pursuing her, and I shouldn't have. Don't let love force you into a place where you're forgetting like you're not caring about school or your friends. It's not worth it. I promise you it's not worth it. As someone that's been in that position, it's not worth it. Love can change you as a person, especially if you've been denied. Don't let it do that.
Have you ever wished to be loved by all?
Not loved, liked. I would hope everybody liked me. Loved, that's a big step, because it's like, I think of like adoring fans. You walk out, you get out of your car, and everybody's sitting there like, "Oh my gosh, I love you so much, Sadie Major." Ah! I mean, I don't know if I can handle that. Just going to McDonald's, like, come on, leave me alone. I want to eat my McFlurry. I want to eat my McFlurry without you bothering me. Oh, but Sadie Major, share that McFlurry with me. I'm gonna say no. I don't want to deal with that.
Do you believe that you could still live a happy life if you were hated by all?
No, I could not. That's even worse. I don't want... I feel like I would... Same scenario. I want to get a McFlurry from McDonald's. They just throw it at me in the car. That would suck.
Are you initially afraid of letting others get close to you for any reason?
No. No, not really.
Do you have any nervous tics or anxious quirks that you know of?
I bite my nails. As it could be gross to some people, but I do. I get like really anxious and nervous, and I bite them. It's just a habit. I tried to break it. It's very hard to break. Yes.
Are you a fan of thunderstorms?
I don't mind them, but once it gets intense, I get a little nervous. Because I don't like losing losing the electric in the house. That sucks. Am I a fan of them? No, not really.
I love them.
That was... That's so weird.
Are you able to find peace among chaos?
Kind of. I mean, really, it just comes down to making the best of a worst case scenario type thing. So yeah.
Do you believe that you have peace in your life at this very moment?
No, just because of the sickness thing. Not really.
Have you ever feared that perhaps you have a grim future?
Yes. This fibromyalgia has given me anxiety, so I do have like an anxious feeling of what's to come. Like, could it be worse? Could my life get any worse? And I always feel like, it could be a grim future. So I always feel like it could be worse than what it actually is. So yeah.
Have you ever been overwhelmed with a sense of dread or impending doom?
Yeah. And that feeling sucks. Is like your whole, like you just feel like a heavy pressure or sense of like something over you, and it's just your gut feeling like something bad's about to happen or something bad has happened.
Would you say that you have many friends?
Yes. Most of my time in school, I didn't have any friends, but now I feel like I do have many friends, and I'm getting more and more from all of you who subscribe. I get a lot more friends from those of you that comment and talk to me in the comment section or message me on like Twitter or anything. You guys are my friends. So yeah, I have plenty of friends.
Would you say that you have many enemies?
No, I don't think so.
Have you ever trusted someone entirely without question?
Sadly, yeah. And it bit me in the hiney so bad. think it was just because I wanted a friend. So I trusted them, and it was bad. Yeah, sadly I have.
Do you sometimes believe that you're destined to be a hero?
I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand with the. Do I feel like? I don't know if I'm gonna be a hero. Probably not. No.
Do you sometimes believe that you're destined to be a villain?
No. I don't want to be a villain. Come on.
If you had superhuman powers, would you use them exclusively for good?
This is tough. Like, all I could think of is the Spider-Man quote, "With great power comes great responsibility." I think it's the Spider-Man one. I hope it's the Spider-Man one, because then I'm going to look silly, because that's a famous quote. I would say yeah. I would. I'm a goody-goody two-shoes.
Do you often find beauty in those who cannot find beauty within themselves?
Yeah, I feel like I do. Anytime that someone thinks they're worthless, I feel like I find good in them to help lift them up. Not that I'm trying to boost myself up with this, but I feel like I do, yeah.
Do you ever have difficulty finding beauty within yourself?
Yes. It's the opposite for me. I kind of down myself quite often.
Do you believe that sometimes suffering is a necessary part of life?
Yeah, because if I didn't go through some of the crap that I had to deal with in my life, I wouldn't be like I am now. I could still be a very shy and timid person. But no, I'm very outgoing and willing to act like a complete moron for your entertainment. Yes.
Have you ever caused someone to suffer unnecessarily?
Video game wise, yes. Yes, 1,000 times. Just doing like Halo custom games and messing with people, funniest thing in the world. But I don't know if that's what that means. Like, you do it by accident and you make them suffer really bad. I don't think I have. I've done it on purpose, just like in games, messing with people. But I don't think I have. I'm gonna say no.
Do you believe that torture is ever justified?
Me personally, no. But I mean, like, if you're in the military and you got to do things you got to do. So I feel like I'm gonna say no. That's just my personal feelings. But I do get the idea where, like, in some cases you may need it.
Have you ever felt like life is torturing you?
Short answer, yeah.
Do you believe that war is necessary for peace?
No.
Do you find violence to be entertaining?
No, because that's like asking me if I find Saw entertaining, and I hate Saw. I hate it. I just don't like the idea of just killing people in demented ways for entertainment. Now, violence in games it's entertaining. Like, I don't know, like Call of Duty's cool, I guess. Halo's fun. Stuff like that, but not so much like a Saw. I'm gonna say no.
Do you believe that morality can be taught?
Yeah. I mean, at a young age, that's what we are taught. The morals of life.
Do you believe that success is always a good thing?
No, because sometimes people will get too successful and it'll get to their head and then they just think they're all that in a bag of chips. No.
If you could get away with breaking any laws that you wanted to, would you walk around doing anything and everything that you wanted?
I might talk a big game and say, yeah, I would. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I couldn't do it. I just would feel like it's wrong. It goes hand in hand with the morality thing. My morals wouldn't let me do it.
Would you say that you always know right from wrong when making decisions?
I wouldn't say always. Again, the word always is there. I'm going to say most of the times, but I'm not going to say always.
Would you consider yourself to be an excellent judge of character?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I am. Now, before I wasn't. But now I feel like life has hardened me. And I can judge people. Not that I want to judge people, but I can kind of, from a distance, I can be like, okay, this person's cool. This person, meh.
Are you good at telling when someone is lying?
Yeah. There's tells with people. It's not always with the eye twitch. But, you know, people, you could just tell.
Would you consider yourself to be a talented liar?
Situationally, yes. With, like, gaming, I can lie. Or if I'm telling a story just to make, like, a funny joke or something, yeah. But when it comes to, like, actually lying, I am awful. Terrible. Like, actually lying, I can't do it. It's not possible. I always, like, do a smirk or I start laughing nervously. I can't do it. So I'm going to say no.
Are you always honest with everyone you meet in life?
I would say yeah, to the best of my ability, yeah.
If you found a stray animal and bonded with it over the course of a year, only to be confronted by the owner a year later, asking for the animal back, would you return it to the original owner?
Why did it take them a year? Is my question. This is situational because if it's like a garbage owner and they didn't care about the animal, but then all of a sudden, you know what, I want that animal back. No. But if it was like someone desperately trying to find the animal and they couldn't find it for a year, I would give the animal back. But for this one, I'm going to say, would you return it back? Yeah, I would.
Do you often see the good in someone, even when it isn't there?
I mean, some people, it's just not possible. Like, it isn't possible. Some people are just pure evil. Even when it isn't there. I'm not that naive. Like, I'm always willing to give someone a chance, but I'm not that naive and stupid.
Do you believe that the difference between good and evil is only a matter of opinion?
No. If someone kills, that's evil. There is no opinion. But there is situations, like the whole Robin Hood thing. Robin Hood steals from the rich to give to the poor. Some people find that good. Some people think that you could do it a different way, but that's still stealing. Some cases, it is just a matter of opinion. But I feel like evil is technically evil no matter what. And good is just good no matter what.
No. Do you believe that love is a weakness?
No. Love can be a strength. In most cases, it is.
Would you consider yourself to have fortunate luck most of the time?
No. I'm like the least lucky person around. No.
Do you consider yourself to be a merciful person?
Yes. Yes, even though I could get wronged in many ways, I'm still willing to forgive. So yes, I am.
Do you believe that honesty is always the best policy?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Have you ever broken an important promise even though you knew that you shouldn't?
Yeah. I mean, I think I've done it a couple times, but not often. Yeah.
Do you believe that ignorance is bliss?
No, I would rather know the information and be able to judge based off of that instead of just not being in the know, as you young kids would say.
Have you ever wondered if life could be a test?
Kind of. It kind of is like testing your perseverance and testing your mental fortitude. I would say yeah.
I find your answers very interesting, Wanderer.
Well, I find your questions very interesting, Watcher.
I believe I've got to know you so much better in such a short period of time. I'd like to thank you for allowing me the opportunity. It truly has been a pleasure. As a token of my gratitude, I would like to bestow upon you a gift. This is the gift of insight, Wanderer. I will tell you what I see deep within you. Please listen to my words carefully, Wanderer, for they bear the weight of your soul. Nothing ever truly goes to plan, does it?
Hold on, I gotta get like a cough drop. This voice is killing me. Ugh, cough drops sometimes suck.
Think about it. How many plans have you made, and how many of them have turned out exactly the way that you wanted them to?
Maybe 5.
How bothersome that can be, Wanderer. Now, think about something else. Think about where you are right now.
I am in my chair. The Watcher, reading the things that you are saying.
Did you really need your plans to work out the way that you wanted them to? Perhaps some of them worked out better than expected. Perhaps some of those plans have led you to places that you never would have made it to had your plan succeeded in coming to fruition.
That is very true. I think about that quite often too. If plans before actually succeeded, my life would be completely different.
The important thing to realize and understand is that everything happens for a reason, even if we don't understand it at the time. Every once in a while, our plans do work out, now don't they? How many times have you wanted something really, really bad, and once you finally obtained it, it wasn't as good as you had hoped it to be?
Some of those sweet treats that you find at Walmart, they look quite delicious, but as soon as you take a bite out of them, they're pretty trash. I understand exactly what you mean, Watcher.
Perhaps life has its own sets of plans. Perhaps life gives us everything we need, and possibly things we didn't even know we needed. And perhaps we should be grateful for everything life has not given us. For we'll never truly know what horrid destination is at the end of the road that looks so beautiful in our eyes. It is important to recognize that no matter what, you're going to be okay, just as you have been all along. Of course, you're going to go through times of pain, times of suffering. But when it starts to hurt, pay close attention. For that is life attempting to teach you something you desperately need to know. Those who hurt the most are often the wisest, Wanderer. Such is the price of knowledge.
I agree with that 100%. I feel like because of the stuff that I went through in my life, I'm a lot more wiser, and I may not act like it, but I am wise. Like an old man. Like that old mage that you might see in the movie. Gandalf.
Wherever you may roam, rest assured, you will find home. And whenever it is time to uplift your roots and make a change, rest assured, you will end up exactly where you need to be, whether you realize it or not. Heed these words, Wanderer. They will help you on your journey forward, if you let them. I want to give you one more parting gift before I take my leave. A simple gift, if you will. One singular word.
It'd be so funny if he said something stupid like potato. And like ran away.
And that gifted word, Wanderer, is planning. Remember this word moving forward, for it will help you in the ways that you couldn't possibly fathom. Trust me on that. And with that, I shall take my leave. Until next time, Wanderer.
And that was the test, Secrets of the Soul. That was kind of cool. I mean, all those questions leading up to the end. I mean, some of those questions were pretty complicated, and I didn't really know how to answer it, honestly. I'm not sure how you guys would have answered them. I'm certain that we aren't on the same wavelength completely, but I imagine that we could have been similar in some of those other questions. But this is free on Steam. If you want to give it a try, maybe you'll get a different word. But my word was planning. So if you do happen to play this game, please let me know what your word is, and if the description was anything different than what mine was. I would love to hear what you guys have and what your secret word is. With that, we're going to end the video. We are going to play the test 2 and see if I get the same word or if it's different in any way. Again, thank you for watching, and hopefully you learned something from this. And if you did, also put that in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys had to say. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.